I was minding my own business on my own property over here, and this guy that did not identify himself. He's not. I called the sheriff's department. He is not with our sheriff's department. He's not with y'all. Now, black ski mask comes up to me and confronts me over here on my own property, and starts telling me what am I doing here on my own property.
Yeah. The reason he's concealing his face is because he's undercover officer.
I understand that.
Now, I understand you should approach him, but it's bad.
Who is he with?
Yeah.
I can't tell you that.
Here comes the police chief. Maybe he can answer some questions. You know, we're over here on our own property, chief, and somebody comes up to me in a black ski mask. That's not right. You shouldn't condone that. You hear me, police chief? See, you don't want to talk about it. Outside of Matamoros, I run into the county attorney and his wife. I said, the sheriff is supposed to know about this kind of stuff when if these agencies are coming in to our county. They're supposed to go through the sheriff first. He looks at me and says, no, Mike. You're going to get shot for what you're doing. That's what the county attorney said. Where is he at? He's usually here. I wrote it all down. He said, you don't know what you're getting involved in, Mike. You do not know what you're getting involved in, and you're going to get shot for what you're doing. And I told him, I said, look, I come to y'all and try to report this stuff. And he said that I don't know what I'm getting involved in, and that I need to stop what I'm doing, and I better back off putting this stuff on the internet. Hello, folks. This is Mike Hansen from Mike Hansen Archives. And we're here at the city of Gonzales, the home of Come and Take It. It's supposed to be the free and the brave here in Gonzales, Texas. But I just got through meeting with Jackie Williamson of the city. She's a city attorney, and nobody knows anything about the black ski mask people at midnight in our town. The sheriff don't know anything about it. The mayor don't know anything about it. The city attorney don't know anything about it. The city don't know anything about it, and the Gonzales Police Department don't know anything about it. Both newspapers don't know anything about it. I just can't believe in a free country that you could have people coming in here in black ski masks and no city people know anything about this, or at least they're not telling us. We did an open request act. I got it in the truck, and it came back, no documents found. And I just had an hour meeting with her and of the city attorney, and she cannot tell me anything. She acts like she don't know anything about it. I kind of believe that she don't know anything about it. They're probably not. It's probably the police chief working with these people, and they don't have any emails either that they can give us that this operation's going on. But some new information did come available today. The county attorney that threatened me said I was going to get shot over this whole thing, and that I better back off and stop investigating this and stop putting this on the internet. I don't know who I'm dealing with here. Also, Sergeant Knighty just told me in here that the investigation with the threat, that the police department are pursuing these threats with the county attorney. Okay, folks, this is Jackie Williamson. She's the city attorney. I just got through meeting with her and Sergeant Knighty from the Gonzales Police Department. She's the one that did the open request act for the city of Gonzales and the police department, and she is confirming that they do not know anything about a person in a black ski mask on the 3rd of June being in our city. And she says she has no documents, there's no emails, there's no anything in the city or the police department noting that there was another agency in town that day. So now we got the sheriff's department, we got the police department of the city of Gonzales, and we have the city attorney and the city all saying they don't, in the police department, they don't know anything about what was going on. I also talked to our mayor. Our mayor called me this morning, Bobby Logan.
And he said that it was not his job to know about these sort of things, and that I should talk to the sheriff about it. Well, I've already talked to the sheriff. He said he didn't care if there was black ski masked men running around our town at midnight. And I said, I think we have a little bit of a difference of opinion what the mayor of Gonzales is supposed to be doing. He's supposed to be protecting my liberty and the people that he's supposed to be working for his liberty. And he said that the majority had ruled, and he hung up on me. The mayor said, he also told me that it could have been Homeland Security. Well, if it was Homeland Security, wouldn't the police department know that they were in town? So our mayor does not give a crap about black ski mask thugs in our town at midnight. He told me directly that on the phone today. And I think instead of him taking pictures with old women at the library and having it in both newspapers, the newspaper needs to be reporting, both newspapers, the Gonzales Cannon and the Gonzales Inquirer, need to be reporting that our mayor does not care about our well-being at all. And that's Mike Hansen's opinion. Jackie Williamson was really nice, but I don't know what they're keeping from us, but they don't know anything about these black ski mask people being in our town. Somebody's got to know something in this town. And the next one I'm going to be getting is the city manager. I'll be talking to him. This is our city manager, Alan Barnes. I wonder if he knows anything about these agencies coming in here undercover. And the next one I'm going to be talking to, I got a meeting with, is my city councilman, Gary Schroeder. I wonder if he knows anything about what's going on here in town.
My name is Rick Ramos. I'm from Austin, Texas, originally from Gonzales, Texas. Also, speaking to Michael, what we're saying here is that this is true. These people have held secrets from the public for many, many years. I grew up here, and so has my family. And matter of fact, that what Mike is saying, from what I understand, is that that is unconstitutional for someone to say that they're a police and they're not able to identify themselves. Well, the problem is that we have with police now is that right away they want you to identify yourself when technically they're supposed to identify themselves first. I find it very hard to believe that nobody knows anything about who was operating in this town with the black ski mask and whatnot. I mean, in this town, whatever, if you do anything, you're gonna know what's going on. They're gonna know right away. So I know for a fact that somebody, if not everybody in this city, officials, police, and everybody else know exactly what is going on.
So, who do you think these people were, Rick? You've been here a long time. You're a long-time resident of Gonzales. Your family goes way back. Who do you think these people were in the black ski mask, and how could they be working around the police chief and him not know who they are?
I think it's all the same people. And being that I feel that just from what I'm gathering, I think being that you being Mike Hansen and the person that you stand up for true freedom, and you are a true patriot, I think that they are threatened by that, and that they're out to try to intimidate. Is what I said earlier. These people deal by intimidation and threatening people, and I think this is what's happening. And because if the top official is telling you that you need to back off or you're going to get shot by doing what you're doing, then there's something wrong. Definitely something's wrong there. He knows something that we don't know.
But, like I was telling somebody else, when most people get a threat, they go hide in a corner. When I get a threat, I go full force ahead, and I don't stop until that threat is not a threat anymore. I don't fear for my life anymore because it's all been reported to the Texas Rangers. It's been reported. It has an official police report. I mean, what else can I do except for call the FBI? There's nothing else. I told the commissioners that, if something happens to me, they know where to start looking. So, do you think there's still a real threat there, or do you think that these people are going to go run and hide like they did that night?
Yeah. No, they know now that you've already covered your tracks, number one. You've done that. And that's the thing, that we need to get more people involved doing the same thing. I think you remember when I stood up at the city council meeting about this situation. Again, officials do, even when the citizens don't want something, they still do it anyway. Yeah. And when I got handcuffed out of the city council meeting, all my friends, oh, we saw you on the paper, and they thought it was funny. Well, guess what? You know what?
And
you know,
we won that too.
Yeah.
And you know, people say we can't fight City Hall. It's not true. If just more people would stand up, it's just been like me, you, a couple other people standing up here in Gonzales, and we've accomplished a lot. We did not have to pay for those city streets. They tried to get us to pay for their paving that we paid taxes for the last 60 years on. Another thing they tried to do, they tried to outlaw garage sales here. They tried to outlaw us having livestock in the city. Every time that this city council gets together, they're in love with each other. They vote the same way. The mayor votes the same way. They're busy taking our rights away. Every time they vote, they take another one of your rights away, Rick. What do you think about that?
Well, yeah, exactly. I mean, this is what we're saying. I mean, again, that when all this crap about the paving the roads and whatnot, you know, what was the point of having a public hearing if their decision was already made? And even when the citizens showed up to say, no, we don't want this, we don't need this because it's too much money, they had it set up already, you know. And again, as we're saying, it's by intimidation. These people are like cattle and sheep, and they just go right in there to get slaughtered, you know, and they do not understand. Again, as we're saying, whether you have a formal or informal education, you need one or the other in order to understand some of these basic fundamentals of what your rights are.
Rick, I really admire you for standing up here in Gonzales. Thanks a lot, and God bless. Yeah. Thanks for being on Mike Hansen Archives. And let's get back to the real come and take it spirit. You know, they wouldn't have put up with this 100 years ago. They would have been tar and feather in this city council for trying to take our rights away. And another thing they're doing here, now they got a code inspector measuring our grass.
Yeah.
How tall our grass is, and if we have a car that's out of inspection now, they want to give you a $500 fine now.
That's a screw up deal, because even in Austin, you got cars parked on the street for years and years until.
We need to get these tyrants out of the city hall is what we need to do. The mayor does not give a damn about you or your family or anybody else. He only cares about giving $10 million to the next project and all the people in Rivercrest getting a part of it. People in Park Place, Rivercrest that voted for him. Rick, there's 10,000 people here in the city limits of Gonzales. 400 people voted for him. And he told me today on the phone that the majority has ruled. Do you think, you know, there's 70% Hispanic in this town. Do you think that they agree with him as a Hispanic? Do you think that they agree with this mayor, what he's doing in this town?
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. But they're too afraid to stand up and question his authority.
Exactly. But there are a few good Hispanics doing it, and a few good blacks. And we really appreciate y'all doing it. And it's just not a race issue. This is a freedom issue. If you're not free, I'm not free.
Exactly.
Thanks a lot, and God bless.
And I want it to be known in this town that I'm going to find out who it was